Hi everyone. Today's Pyramid Intel is daytime Pyramid Intel. I hope that's all right. Day number 6. So recently I discovered some information that will document all the things I've been talking about, increases in frequencies and things like that. A lot of people have never actually seen any documentation to explain or show that any of the things that I'm speaking about and that others are speaking about are actually true. So I am going to attach these documents, depending on where you see this video, either above or below, to documents for you to look at. So this is what's going on. There's a study that shows that the increase of the Schumann resonance greatly affects the human being and the social environment. It causes physical problems, all sorts of physical problems, especially in the heart and the cardiovascular system. It affects the mental processes, increasing greatly the suicide rate, depression, all kinds of things like that, because it's grating on the central nervous system. Causes social unrest, all sorts of problems, and when you're in a solar maximus, I'm gonna back up there, that's the effect of increased frequencies that coming off of the Schumann resonance. Now, being in a solar maximus, which is also documented, when that's happening and all those things are, those different kinds of rays are flying off of the sun, and when they hit the earth, the radiation that comes off of them, it distorts the shape of the Earth's inner cavity, which is where the magnetic emanations come from. The Schumann resonance, I was talking about, the Schumann resonance is popping off and it's increasing dramatically because the sun's popping things off, and it changes the shape on the center of the Earth, and it increases the frequency. And when the frequency is increased, all of those things that I just told you about, do they sound familiar? The physical symptoms, there's a whole list in the documents. I'm trying to keep the video short that you can read about that sound awfully familiar to different health problems that people have been having. So furthermore, as if that isn't exciting enough, there's documentation that they measure the emanations, the Schumann resonance, at Antarctica, of all places. So there are maybe 5 different countries, something like that, that are actually measuring. Well, here's what's really interesting. When the emanations started to increase, which was around 2013 ballpark, they moved their measurements from the magnetic line, which is where you want to be because these are magnetic emanations, to the geographic north-south line, which is different. So since you move over to geographic instead of the magnetic north line, your recordings are going to be distorted. They're going to be less than, aren't they, if you move away from the source of the measurement? So that would be one way to change the scientific data and to show you that it's not increasing as much as it actually is. So between that fact that they're distorting the scientific data, the fact that this is all being recorded, they're aware of it, there's documentation on how dramatically it affects our society and personally on a mental and physical level. The fact that it's not being posted on our news for everyone to know and understand what's happening to them and to take precautions so that they can come out their own well-being of themselves, and their families and their societies, it's all being withheld from you. So here's the proof that you can actually see that the things that I've been talking about, that many people are talking about, are real, and you can see that there is indeed a conspiracy to keep this information from the general public. So I'm hoping that it will help people become more interested in what's going on, why information is being withheld in this entire ascension process, the raising of the vibration and frequencies and what it means. I'm hoping that when you see it's a real thing, that people will get involved, and to know once and for all that not every conspiracy is a theory. A lot of them are indeed real. So I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.